Located near the site of the ancient Indus Valley civilization and Harappa, South Waziristan is mostly a mass of rugged and complex hills and ridges. With an estimated population of 500,000, the Mehsuds, the Burkis and the Wazirs are the three main tribes of this agency. The harsh winters force thousands down from the mountains to live in their second homes or with host families in Pakistan's settled district called Dera Ismail Khan. More than 27,000 families displaced by the South Waziristan offensive have been registered in the northwestern Pakistani towns of Dera Ismail Khan and Dang.
Initially, there were many challenges which have to encounter. For example, the individuals, they were distressed. They have vacated their homes. They came here all alone with no equipment, no nothing with them. So definitely to deal all of these individuals and keep their temptations very low, and also in order to help them since they are coming in large number. So in order to control them, that was a huge task which has to be accomplished.
A tented camp was not set up to accommodate the displaced because most of them have second homes here in the Dihai Khan district due to their annual winter migration. At this sports stadium run by the Pakistani Army and the local administration, over 27,000 families have been registered. Here, from late 2009, registered families have been provided essential food items, as well as comprehensive non-food items, including ATM cards for withdrawing a monthly cash stipend. However, the number of unregistered families remains unknown.
We come to stay in Dihai Khan every year to escape the harsh winters. Many have homes and families here, and therefore the military offensive against the militants did not cause us any discomfort. We now look forward to returning home soon this summer.
We are very grateful to the government and the army for all their help. We are not happy to be away from our homes, but we pray that the army will rid us of these militants once and for all.
We appreciate the efforts of the Pakistan Army who have retaken control of South Waziristan from the militants. But what is there to return to? South Waziristan is underprivileged, neglected and poor, with little or no opportunities.
This distribution centre opens early in the morning and closes by mid-afternoon because of the scorching heat. NGOs work daily to help distribute the necessary aid items, which a steady stream of pickup vans ferry away.
We have distributed aid to over 41,000 displaced people from South Waziristan. The items we have provided include essential food items, tents and kitchenware. There has thankfully been no untoward incident, and the Special Services Group of the Pakistan Army has been very cooperative. We are doing our best to help our fellow brothers and facilitate them in any way.
Well, I'm standing at a distribution point set up by a local NGO in collaboration with the United Nations Human Rights Commission, and this is where people who have registered with the NGO can come and collect their various essentials for themselves. Now, what you see behind me is tents which are ready for distribution. Further down here you see various different types of mats, you see very different types of water containers and water coolers, and on this side you see various jerry cans as well as buckets and various different types of bed linen which is ready to be distributed. But the green of mass that you see behind me there is approximately 13,500 tents which have yet to be distributed simply because people have not come forward to claim these tents because they have now integrated into the settled parts of the northwest of Pakistan and they're not quite ready to go home just yet. Also, the Pakistani Army has established a fully operational field hospital, providing vital treatment and medicines to the displaced families. The hospital is run by trained Army officers and on average will treat over 100 patients every day.
We have ultrasound facilities, we have a laboratory, we have an X-ray lab, we have an OT where we perform minor procedures. The prevalent diseases in this area are generally diarrhea, dysentery. They also have chronic diseases like blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes, all kind of diseases. So they're treated for every kind of disease.
The scheduled return of these displaced families will begin from the end of June. The person charged with the logistics of this repatriation is the political agent of South Waziristan.
For the return, we are planning to give enough assistance to the IDP so that they could start a normal life as they return to their areas. For that, we will give them food assistance, we will give them temporary shelters as Some of them may have lost their shelters in South Waziristan due to the activities of the terrorists.
Contrary to a recent report by Amnesty International, the people of South Waziristan have not been abandoned by the government of Pakistan. Following the military offensive against the militants, the Pakistani army is involved in rebuilding key infrastructure and buildings damaged in the conflict ahead of the planned return of the displaced families. The people of South Waziristan technically are not exactly the kind of displaced as was seen in the migration from the Swat Valley, because they migrate annually here to Diyai Khan. What is true, however, is that it will take time to help heal the mental scars from the years of militant terror they underwent. Though the military operation is officially over in South Waziristan, the civil authorities face a new challenge: how to reintegrate those displaced people who had come down from the mountains and send them back to South Waziristan. It seems for now, though, that these displaced people who have integrated into civic society are simply not willing to go home just yet. Addiel, Sabir.flv, Dera Ismail Khan in the northwest of Pakistan.